Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Okay, Gemini, hi. This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, I'm saying this to all of the signs. My life is going through a particular change at the moment. So if you see a lull in readings and stuff like that, that's just because I'm currently going through transition. So please bear with me. Also, my technologies are still giving me some issues, so I really do have to keep this reading to 30 minutes or less. I've actually shuffled all of these cards already. I'm just giving them a quick shuffle like normal, like I normally do. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please consider becoming a Patreon member. Because that is definitely one of the best ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. Also, until further notice, all of the readings will be open because, you know, with the love readings or the, money and career readings, for example, typically you'd have part of it on YouTube, but then the full reading would be on Patreon. For the foreseeable future, for right now, all of them will be open. But do not let that hinder you from considering becoming a Patreon member, because again, that's one of the best ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. Okay, so Gemini, this is a love reading for the time frame of September the 29th to October the 24th of 2025. Let's see what's going on. And we have Two of Cups. And remember, when it comes to the love readings, it doesn't necessarily have to just be relegated to like intimate love affair and stuff like that. It could be good friendships, it could be family, it could be colleagues, whatever the situation is, you'll know where it resonates with you. So right now, you have the Two of Cups, and what's coming through is that I sense that you're currently going through a particular paradigm shift as well, actually. Gemini, and sense that in certain respects, perhaps some of you might be exhausted, or you may be just very busy, very focused. Your life is in a transition as well of sorts, or moving forward in some type of capacity, whereby it's taking a lot of energy or strength from you in certain respects. And what's coming through with the Two of Cups is that you have for some of you, you have to find time to have some fun, have some relaxation. It cannot just be all work. To balance this out, you really do need to carve out some you time, or carve out some fun activity time. And for a lot of you, you have a certain friendship or a certain intimate love affair or something like that, colleague maybe, that is supportive, that is there for you when you need someone to just, like, I hear, expand frustration to, perhaps, or just give you some votes of confidence towards moving forward, like you're doing well, don't give up in what you're doing, because perhaps, for some of you, you might just wonder, is it going to be all worth it, and putting through all this effort and energy, and they're comforting you, they're supporting you, they're uplifting you. It's like, yes, you're doing it, keep moving forward, whatever resonates with you. But this is definitely an energy was coming through and saying, keep moving forward, just make sure that you do just like the same effort that you put in to pursuing something of your career path, or perhaps a personal project or an activity of sorts where you're building your foundation in your life, you should put that same effort within levels of relaxation, levels of fun, levels of rest, or whatever the situation is for you. And when you need to, lean on to those individuals who have your back, who are there wanting to support your transition or development or whatever this is. I almost feel like I still have to learn certain aspects of the cards, but like the literal cards. I almost feel like Two of Cups is probably a Gemini energy because of, it's the Two of Cups. Let's see further clarification. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Seven of Pentacles is like you're putting in the effort. Okay, Seven of Pentacles is like that driving force towards your success, towards what is required to get something done. Putting in the getting the tools necessary, making sure you're nurturing something correctly. Okay, this is like not allowing yourself to just be laissez-faire or too relaxed or something like that. This is like a level of sometimes the Seven of Pentacles is almost like that, like a farmer, engaged in work. But it's worthwhile work. This is a card of the harvest. You know that through your efforts, you will reap the rewards. You will reap the benefits. Okay, and that's what the energy that I was feeling. But like I said, with the Two of Cups, you have to put in a little bit of relaxation time in there. Further clarification, and we have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, you are just very laser focused with the Knight of Swords, very fast, very on the go, using your logic, using your wisdom. You are on a mission, Gemini, which is all well and good. There's nothing against that, okay? But you are being encouraged to renew your energy. And that energy is your physical energy, your psyche energy, like your mental fortitude, and everything else, your heart energy, your heart space, your spirit, just that rejuvenation. You need to find some type of time in there to get some relaxation. Like your work and your efforts are not going to be in vain. Clearly, you're moving forward to a level of success, definitely, building your life, whatever the situation this is. But you do need to consider just a little bit of carving in some downtime, as it were. Okay? Even if it's just sporadic naps for some of you here and there. Okay, further insight into that line, and we have, see, toil and labor. My gosh, Gemini, if it didn't need to be said again, Gemini, toil and labor, toil and labor. It can't just be work. Okay, you need to find a moment to rest. Okay, even machines need time to just cool off so it doesn't break down. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. And we have the Emperor. You are, what I'm hearing is with the Emperor, you are almost semi-fanatically moving towards wanting to create an entire paradigm shift in your life, an entire dimension of levels of success and control in your success in your life. And the capacity to be in any type of venue or any type of people group, being very revered, being very respected, being very accomplished, being incredibly successful, having control of, like, eventually even more so having control of your calendar, of your world in certain respects, just being incredibly independent, very just very abundant in every aspect of life. Okay, there's a lot of wisdom and experience that's going to also further be developed in this. Okay, this is where you're headed. This I sense this is more so even your internal desires, like being like the top of the top, and not being beholden to any circumstance, person, entity, whatever. And it's like not allowing room per se at the moment for any type of quote unquote relationship. It's not, you're just very focused on you right now, which is all well and good. Sometimes we need to be in that state towards pursuing certain things, and this is a desire of yours. But I'm hearing, again, it's just coming through. You even though you don't, it's not to say that you can't do certain things alone. It's just that certain aspects that really create a balanced individual in certain respects require a level of intimacy in certain respects. Okay, and that could be a relationship aspect of things. You can't. The emperor is very much more the physicality of success in certain respects. Now, if you have the Empress, for example, that would be a bit more also leaning towards the emotional spectrum of things, in social respects. Okay? So that's what's happening, is like you're being a bit more cold in certain respects. Not entirely cold, but that's what's kind of leaning. You really need to just not just, you can't just be all about work. And honestly, that's really what's coming through here. Further clarification, yeah, the Five of Cups. Oh, wow. The Five of Cups, this is you. You don't want any regrets. You don't want to look back at any regrets. And you just focus on these two particular cups that, like, in certain respects, it's almost like, okay, I'll say it like this. The Five of Cups is like you're allowing certain traumas of maybe the Three Cups that you've gone through, that may have hurt you. Okay, it could be a past relationship. It could have been you saying, well, you know what, that relationship wasted so much time and it took me away from this, or it took my focus away from this, or maybe certain people lied to you in the past about certain things, and it really hurt your foundation. Or maybe you overindulged, for example, for some of you, in one thing, and you're allowing the trauma to kind of dictate your forward actions into a more like extreme focus into an agenda. But there's a better way of doing this, and in certain respects, and the universe is saying, if you look at the other two cups that are a bit more bright, that have really the aspect of what you should be considering, how you should be moving in certain respect, these offers, that perhaps are in your social life, or even in your good friend's life, or a love affair life, or your colleagues who want to, like, hey, they invite you out for drinks, on a Friday evening or something, whatever the situation is. If you allow the brighter aspects of a more healthy relationships in your life, and not just focusing on certain traumas that perhaps you went through, that you're kind of inadvertently allowing to guide your decisions, saying, I'll never let that happen again. If you just let those things go and focus on the possibility that every relationship doesn't necessarily have to be like that, like not everybody's out to get you, certain things in certain situations in your life, it may not always turn out like that. You'll find that certain aspects that which you might be missing, that you're not aware of, that will further help this pursuit of your success in certain ways be more enriched and more fulfilling than you might even expect. Okay? Further clarification. Yeah, 10 of Swords. My gosh, I just finished saying that. So Gemini, 10 of Swords, it's that pain, it's that grief, it's that backstabbing, it's that betrayal. It's putting an end to those grievances. And I sense for some of you, maybe you just went through certain things, maybe life did something, whatever, and you just dogmatic, not wanting that to ever repeat in your life. But the Five of Cups here is saying, hey, just, we're healing, we're letting that go. Focus on, the things can still be very balanced. All people group or all situations aren't like what you experienced from the past, and there's possibilities that's open up for you to further allow those softness in certain respects in your life. And the Ten of Swords is saying, yeah, that pain, that betrayal, those struggles, that's gone. It's entirely leaving your life. You don't have to dwell on that pain anymore. You're in an environment where that's a thing of the past, or you're moving into an environment where that is a thing of the past. Okay. So, Gemini, I understand. In love, in certain respects, in social life, perhaps friendship lives and other things like that we've gone through, it's easy to say those things, but it's a process. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, technically I'm standing, but I'm not going to believe that this type of thing could just be offset overnight. This is the time frame for this reading. This could still be an ongoing healing process, and this is the universe gently helping you, nudging you, supporting you into bringing in some of these softness and these more social aspects, or allowing yourself to love again in certain respects. It's a process. Okay, so don't feel pressured that you just have to do this right now and these changes, but being aware that things are getting better and more balanced, and in the universe saying, hey, allow a bit more of this into your life, because you'll find that your life will be even more richer because of it. Okay, further insight into that line, and we have poverty. Let the feeling of lack and those false things and all those pain that you went through and the struggles, work on letting that go, because you're in a better place, you're developing into a better place, and you're moving towards a better place. Okay, let's see what else is happening. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is you again, being very focused and committed to this pentacle, to this investment, to this work, to this partnership, to this industry, to this business, to this position, to this what project, whatever this is. It's just nurturing it, because you believe this is one of the main catalysts towards your long-term success, your long-term goals, your long-term peace, your long-term stability, your long-term established great foundations. Okay, really being discerning of how you spend your time, who you spend your time with, how much time you spend on any one thing, making sure it makes sense and it adds to the bottom line, it adds to the growth and development of your life. If it's not involved in that, you're more so not necessarily going to waste any time with it. There's someone who's very focused and dedicated to doing the work that is required to further set up their success. So it's very business oriented in their mind. But it's all well and good, but like I said, the universe is saying allow a bit of some relationship in your life. Okay, further clarification. Oh my gosh, Gemini, what did I just say? The Fool energy. The universe is saying, hey, you can still continue to pursue your dreams, your goals. That's all well and good, but at some point you're going to have to take that leap of faith on allowing a friend into your life, allowing that group of friends in your life, allowing a new relationship in your life, allowing something new to complement this energy. Okay, the universe said you are perfect. Just the Fool energy is like you are perfect just as you are, and the right people will accept you just as you are. You will not have to pretend to be anything other. And the Fool energy is saying you will not have to deviate from your direction. Okay, that's another thing. You won't have to deviate from your direction. Just move forward in the direction that you want, and the universe will supply and support the rest. But you have to take that leap of faith to allow more in that regard in your life. Okay? Further clarification. Oh my gosh. Gemini, I literally just finished saying, oh my God. Gemini, the lovers. The lovers. Need I say more? I don't think I need to say more. Gemini, you have to just consider, just opening the door to making more relationships a little bit deeper, I hear for some of you, instead of being shallow on the surface because of fear or past trauma or certain regrets you had or something like that, or being open to allowing more intimacy, more love, more new relationships to blossom, give them an opportunity, because your life will be more enriching because of it. The right stuff is not going to take away from your pursuits, but allowing more certain intimate loving to share in this, and them bringing and sharing what they have and stuff like that, it'll make your life even more enriched. Okay, you might be missing out on something you never knew that you wanted or needed. Okay, but if you allow just a little bit, you might be surprised. Further insight into that line. Oh my gosh, great fortune. Gemini, what did I say? There is much more to life than just work. Okay, some people might surprise you, some situations might surprise you if you at least give it a chance. So let's see what else is happening. Four of Cups. We went from the Five Cups to the Four of Cups now, and this is, bringing certain light to how things used to be, a certain what or might be, or how you went through. But there's this one cup in here that the universe is itself is pouring into you, okay, and presents to you, okay, and says, here, this is what you needed. Here, this is what you've been waiting on. Okay, here, this is what the universe has been working on for you. Okay, see right here, it's going to bring it to you. Okay, but if you allow, the universe is not going to force anything. Further insight into that line, and we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're going to let certain things, like the Seven of Swords is letting the past grievances go, and you moving on to something that's going to be better for you. So you have to let the pain go. You have to let certain connections that never worked for you go. Let that go to allow even more to come into your life. Further clarification. Wow, the Ace of Wands. This is that absolutely brand new, amazing, passionate door opening. The great opportunity of a passionate relationship, of an overwhelmingly exciting and just fiery and just adventurous and just fulfilling and just wow, I just never knew this could happen. It's this really roars and lifts up your entirety of who you are and life itself. It's really impactful. This is what you don't even know that you need, that the universe wants to bring into you. It wants to set your life ablaze in the best possible way, but it won't force it on you, okay? But you have to be willing to move past certain things and the coldness of certain things and allow more love into your life. The Ace of Wands. Absolutely incredible, Gemini. Let's see further insight into that line. And we have, the thieves and the hurts and the betrayers. Everybody's not out to get you, okay? Everybody's not out to manipulate you, okay? You have good discernment, especially what you've gone through. But allow these judgment on certain other people who might be trying to come into your life. Allow your preconceptions to go, okay? Not everybody's out to get you, okay? And again, I know, it's easy to say those things. Trauma is trauma. It takes time, okay? But this is just a gentle nudge to further encourage you, okay? So, Gemini, I really need to hurry up now. I'm just going to give you the flash of this extended reading. You're going to get the insight as well. You're going to get the angel message. I'm running out of time, and I really want this recording to stick. So please bear with me. Remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Please consider becoming a Patreon member. It does help the growth and development of the channel. Rewind back, cross-reference what was said. Let's get into the extended, what's happening here. And we have, the Five of Pentacles, that lack mentality, that just keeping yourself locked in, almost coming here, feeling like if you consider opening this door or whatever, it's just not going to be worthwhile. No, it will. You don't have to stay in okay, I guess no relationship. I shouldn't even be worried. No, get out of that. Life doesn't just have to be just, in a certain stagnant of just focusing on one thing and lacking excitement or something like that. Okay, get yourself out of that. Okay, further clarification. See the devil energy. Everybody's not with the marionette here. Everybody is not out to betray you. Everybody, I know it feels this way. That's why you're so focused on work. Okay, it may be from the past trauma, the past hurt, or whatever. I know it may feel this way, but maybe some of you I hear may need to go to a therapist, perhaps, have someone to talk to. You have the Two of Cups here close. So Kaale, you have someone to talk to, or you should consider having someone to talk to. Okay, in some of your cases, it could be that extreme. Okay, but try to work on this. Okay, I'll say it like that. Further clarification. Yeah. See. Oh my gosh, I just finished saying that. The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is like you at least have two people maybe to talk to, could just consider. You have these past hurt, these past grievances, these past engagement that may have not seen your side of a story, or may have had a combative side of something or whatever, and it's like you are now protecting your peace. You are protecting your sound. You put up this wall, okay, but you still feel you have a burning light inside of you. You know, you consider things that are coming through and everything, and you believe you're going to make the best decision for your life. You do have supporting factors to help you engage in your decisions, okay? But maybe more so, you need more things to consider. Consider having more people, or someone maybe professional to talk to if it is in that way, okay? Trust your intuition, yes, but don't just keep yourself, you know, in a box in certain respects, okay? Further insight into that line, official person. I literally just finished saying that. Some of you might need to really speak to someone. It designates someone you can confide in and maybe help you. Maybe even this new relationship perhaps wants to come in and say, you know what? Okay, we could talk. I'm interested a little bit. Maybe, you know? Okay, let's see what else is happening. And we have, King of Cups. This is the universe. What I'm hearing is wants to bring in this peace, this calmness, this serenity to you. You're going to be working. You may just get someone to talk to, and right here, you're going to be working on letting certain things go with that ship in the back and everything. You're going to focus on what is bringing you more peace and more joy and fulfilling your heart space. Like your heart is being healed. They're being elevated. It's a process. If you revive back, see what we said here. This is you discovering that. This is you exuding that love, and that love is going to come to you. What is like, this is like you saying, what is for me, let it in. What is not for me, let it go. I'm at peace with who I am, moving forward. You know what? It's stuff like that. Further clarification. Yeah, my gosh. See. It's the trauma. It's the hurt. It's the fear of the unknown. The fear of like trying something again, and if the same hurt happens again, these are the Nine of Swords is those anxieties of a lot of things that. Hey, it's in your mind. It's a lot of things now is in your mind. It's not going to be that extreme anymore. It's not going to repeat like that anymore. But you're allowing this fear to kind of like keep you down in certain respects. That's not in the entirety of life. You can't just be like we've already spoke about it. You can't just allow certain fears to dictate certain actions and you just focus on one thing. Life is a balance. You need your heart space as well. Further clarification. Yeah, Five of Swords. Yeah, it's you have these challenges. You will have those victories. You will learn from the pain. This is a victory card. This is winning the battle card, but you're still moving forward. It's not easy. It's a fight, but it's a fight worth doing. Okay. It's a little bit of a logic, understanding what you need, considering the situation, considering your environment, considering where you're headed, okay? You'll make the right decisions, you'll learn from it, but allow this healing to continue to take place in your life. Be open to your heart space getting more enriched, okay? I know, it's not always easy. I keep hearing that. Further insight into that line, living room. So, if you want this more harmonious, peaceful life, you're going to have to really consider what is being said here. I can't take too much more time on this, but the universe wants to bring more peace in that regard in your life, okay? A fulfilling life, a balanced life, okay? Let's see what else is happening, Gemini. And we have, self-reflection, deep self-reflection is required. There's a lot more wishes and hopes and dreams that wants to come out with the Hermit card, okay? If you allow it, okay, and look, we have the Knight of Cups. There are people, there's a person, there's maybe family members, there's friendships, there's people who want to engage with you. They want to be a part of your life, and they're coming with sincere interests. There's no hidden agenda here. Okay, great fortune. Okay, the Lovers card, the Fool energy. If you allow it, they want to put more love into your life. Okay, further clarification. Oh my gosh, Gemini, the Fool energy again. Rewind back, see what I said. Because you have the Fool here, the universe is just saying, hey, I'm meaning what I said. The universe means what it's saying. Please consider the advice, okay? It's on the same road, okay? Rewind back, see what was said. I'm trying to save on some time here, okay? Further insight into that line. Yeah, oh my gosh, gift. Gemini, gift. Look. Great fortune, gift. The Fool. Same line, Gemini. Gemini, please consider it. Healing takes a little bit of effort as well. If you take a step forward, the universe will take a step forward. Let's see what else is happening. Two of Cups. Wow. Again, the Ace of Wands here. I mean, the universe with the Four of Cups bringing in the opposite. This is that connection that you perhaps at this point will be allowing in. Remember, you have the Two of Cups over here. You ended with the Two of Cups over here. Further clarification, the Nine of Pentacles, more enrichment in your life now, okay? More fulfilling. This is someone who is very independent. You still have your independence. You still have your success with the Pentacles. You make your agenda, plans, and your calendars, but this is someone who is also excited. They also engage in a lot of social activity. They also engage in, rest or parties or fun activities. They're philanthropic. They can help and they can invest into other things and engage in other things and still have way more in the bank. So you don't have to worry about your stability. This is someone who's really living life, living free. Okay, this is what the universe wants to bring you. Okay, further clarification. Oh my gosh, Gemini. The Lovers, because you allow a little bit more into your life, the Two of Cups. The Lovers, again, you're the Lovers over here, Lovers over here, the universe letting you know, hey, this is what it wants to bring into your life, okay? Oh my gosh, there's much more enrichment. Like, life is more than just work. Oh my gosh, sudden wealth. There's much more enrichment for you, Gemini. It's absolutely incredible. If you allow it, if you seek the healing, if you allow this. Let's see the angel message in the first line. Choosing a new direction, yes, considering how to proceed. In the next line we have over here, ask your angels, yes, especially with the King of Cups right there. I allow goodness into my life and good people, and I take away, I deny the bad people or whatever. You know what I mean? Actually, angels for help. Look at this line over here, and we have compromise, yes, deep reflection, compromise. There, people, let them in, consider letting them in, let the gifts in. Okay, and this line over here we have unlikely. So it's unlikely to go into a horrible way that you might fare if you just take the chance. Okay, take the chance. Look at this. You have the Thief card here. Everybody's not out to get you. Okay, it's not gonna happen. Okay, you have a lot more abundance and love wanting to come and enrich your life. Okay, the bad stuff is unlikely to happen. It just won't. Okay. So, Gemini, this has been your love reading. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.